We have 4 children. We have Bryce, we have Jasmine, we have Sam, and Naya. So we built our family through foster care and adoption, and we have 1 biological child. Family is not just our immediate family or extended family, it's also our kids' family.
Right.
And the people who are involved in their lives. So that's really important to us, is making sure that we stay connected to all of our kids' families too.
I think at the very beginning, we looked at this as an opportunity to kind of change the narrative. I was fortunate enough, which a lot of foster parents aren't. I drove them to visits. That was important to me, is to meet these people, whether it was mom and dad or whether it was mom, to shake her hand. I wrote her a letter right from the get-go to describe this is who's in this household. You know, this is kind of how we are. And our job is to keep your child safe.
And our goal at that point was to try to help them, right, get on the right path so they could get their family back together.
I think Jasmine has taught us more than she will ever know or that she will ever understand. Just the thought of being a child and sleeping in a stranger's house. I think at that time she was 10. What that took for her to get up every day and what that took for her to go through this process of only seeing her siblings once a week. When you say it out loud, it just seems kind of crazy that we would expect that these kids would just smooth transition into that.
I remember just wanting her to feel safe.
Yeah.
And comfortable, and so we got some things ready for her before she arrived, and then I think she did hang out in her room for probably a week. But we would go up there and check on her and bring her food and just make sure she had everything she needed, and that it wasn't a pressure environment for her to feel like she had to be come down and be part of the family or anything like that. So consistency is really the key, and just being a steady force in their lives, and not to try to force anything.
I heard a good quote one time where they said, if your child never heard anything positive about where they came from, what does that tell the child about themselves? We very much feel that all of our children need to have that connection.
For our children's families, I just hope that they know that we hold space for them and that they continue on their journey and they can keep making positive impacts on their own lives, and that they know that we're here supporting them and they're involved in our lives.
I want every kid to know that there's somebody in their corner. My hope for my children, that they always recognize their potential. Before we started the adoption process, or going into that, we recognized that a lot of adoptees are already carrying this backpack full of rocks, right? Whether it's abandonment issues, whether it's feeling unloved or unwanted, or the trauma that they've gone through already. And knowing that time in their life or that period does not define who they are as a person. So I know we've had lots of conversations where, that 10 years of your life cannot overshadow the 80 years you're going to live and what a difference you're going to make on this earth.